with meteorologist Jeff Donovan.
Good afternoon. We are going to start things off with a look from Medford and the People's Bank on Biddle Road. You can see some of that haze and smoke in the sky. We still are looking at some haze in our west side valleys today, although not as much as other parts of our region. And then you can also see the trees blowing around a little bit right now. In terms of wind gusts in the area, one piece of good news, winds not nearly as strong as we were talking about yesterday when we were seeing widespread gusts over 20-25 miles an hour. Now things may increase a little bit as we go further into the evening, but for the time being, things not blowing as hard. However, we are still looking at some pretty big smoke concerns being produced by the bootleg fires. You can see just to the northeast of Klamath Falls that big smoke plume being produced by the bootleg fire, and also the Jack fire just to our north. We are still continuing to track some air quality concerns in our region as a result. Moderate air quality, fairly widespread across Klamath County and eastern Jackson County right now. And of course, things may go downhill as we go throughout the next several hours, the next several days, with smoke continuing to be produced by some of these fires. We do have an air quality alert in place all the way until 11 a.m. on Monday for eastern Jackson County, Lake County, and Klamath County. Because of all the smoke being produced by area wildfires, do anticipate reductions in air quality at times. If you suffer from any respiratory illnesses, certainly limiting time outdoors is a good idea. Overnight tonight, temperatures are going to remain on the warmer side, only dropping into the 60s in our west side valleys and through Siskiyou County, mid-50s east of the Cascades. It's going to be a warm evening, and that's going to set up a very hot Saturday coming our way. Along the Oregon coast tomorrow, temperatures will be in the 60s and 70s, fairly breezy, especially later in the day, as we could see wind gusts all the way to 30 miles per hour. As we go through Siskiyou County, expect a pretty sunny day tomorrow, although there still will be haze and smoke in the skies. Temperatures widespread in the triple digits. In fact, Wairika 105 degrees. Happy Camp may push 110 degrees on your Saturday afternoon. East of the Cascades, anticipate haze and smoke in the sky to go along with some sunshine. Temperatures in the upper 90s, approaching 100 degrees even for our friends in Klamath and Lake counties. Be aware, winds are going to be shifting tomorrow potentially out of the northwest. That could be a concern when we are talking about the firefight, especially on the bootleg fire. Now in our mountains, 89 degrees tomorrow will be your high at Lake of the Woods, mid to upper 90s through Prospect and Butte Falls, keeping those sunny skies overhead with haze and smoke. And in our west side valleys, 102 degrees tomorrow in Medford, 100 degrees in Rogue River. Looking at sunshine, looking at haze and smoke in the sky. Certainly air quality will be something we continue to track very closely. With the very hot temperatures, we do have excessive heat warnings in place in Siskiyou County, central and western Siskiyou County until 9 p.m. on your Monday evening, because we could be looking at high temperatures over 110 degrees. And then elsewhere in our region, we also have heat advisories in place until 8 p.m. Sunday in southern Oregon, eastern Siskiyou County until 9 p.m. on Monday. No matter where you are in the region as we go through your weekend and into the start of next week, make sure to stay cool and stay hydrated, or at least do your best to do those things. So for the next 7 days, the coast will see partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies through the forecast period. Temperatures will be sticking in the 60s and 70s. As we go through Siskiyou County, expect a long string of triple-digit weather. In fact, temperatures staying in the upper 90s even as we get into the middle portion of your next week. East of the Cascades, we will be watching that wind shift very closely tomorrow, along with some hot weather. Temperatures even through Klamath and Lake counties staying in the mid-90s even as we get to the middle portion next week. And in our mountains, 80s and 90s, even in our high terrain, to go with some of those hazy and smoky skies. In our west side valleys, anticipate some haze overhead with some very hot weather through the weekend. In fact, temperatures stay very hot to the middle part of next week.
Mm-hmm.